Hey, what's up, guys? Once again, I'm Vesper, and I'm here with Killy, and we're doing another podcast, this time about EVO 2015. So you guys should be super hype this weekend, because it's going to be huge. What's up, Killy? You awake?
I'm hanging in there.
It's super late right now, guys. It's almost 2 a.m., and Killy has to wake up for work tomorrow morning. So that's my fault, though. Like, yo, let's do a podcast, man. So Killy's going to try his best to sound as awake as he can be. So if you guys didn't know, EVO is the largest fighting game tournament in the world, and it's going to be this weekend, like I said, on July 17th to 19th, so Friday to Sunday. So, damn, man, so much to talk about. What do you want to talk about?
Let's just start with EVO in general. I think
let's talk about how big it is, because
it's like the highest attendance.
Yeah, do you know what the attendance is? Like Street Fighter 4 is like over 2,000 players.
Smash had over 2,000 players, and
we have two Smash tournaments this time. Ching.
Like, oh my god, so many other tournaments, some of the other games are about almost 1,000 each, if not 1,000 each. Like, it's just absolutely insane.
Guilty Gear is crazy, man. 1,000 for Guilty Gear?
Almost 1,000.
Is it almost 1,000? I thought it was 1,000.
I think it was like 900 something.
Okay,
and then
it's 1,000.
Has the most Japanese entrants.
Are they bringing down the army to take the throne, or what?
Oh god, the Japanese are invading, man.
They're invading. There's an invasion. Well, if you have like the passport thing or whatever.
Yeah.
You probably want to tell that story later too.
Yeah.
The whole Mountain Pie thing. Anyways, let's talk about the pot money. Let's talk about how much money there is in this tournament. Like, how much is Street Fighter? I know Mortal Kombat's like 100K or something. It's crazy.
I don't know how much a Street Fighter is, but I know CPT, the whole Pro Tour, has contributed to the pot bonus too. Just don't remember off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm. Like, this EVO will be the highest prize pot, like, just period. It'll be massive. Just massive. So
every game has some sort of pot bonus, except for Marvel, I think. But
everyone's going to be super hungry to win this year. It's going to be insane. Because it's funny, because ever since that whole Capcom Pro Tour announcement with Sony, that massive, like, grand prize, we have players like Daigo who, you know, he rarely shows up. He only shows up at the absolute majors, and now he's like in every tournament. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's funny. Like, all these players are showing, so that money really does make a difference.
It's just been very beneficial for the competitive scene because so many of these top players are traveling more, so we're seeing higher caliber of competition.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been making tournaments so much more interesting.
Yeah, it's good for the viewers too, right? Because then we get to see higher level competition. You know, we got games like League of Legends and stuff winning millions and millions of dollars, but I'm telling you, man, like, winning a fighting game tournament at this caliber, like at EVO, is extremely difficult to do. The amount of time and dedication you need, you know what I mean? It's all on you, 1v1 kind of thing. I love it, man.
The luck of the bracket.
Mm-hmm. The luck of the bracket. Yeah, I know that. Well, honestly, like, is there gonna be any safe brackets this year at all? You know what I mean? Like, look at the competition. Like,
well, once you reach like top 32, it's gonna be rough, really, really rough, and especially if you end up in losers.
Mm-hmm. Okay, sorry about that, guys. We're hearing some crazy static on Killy's mic. I think Killy's mic has fallen asleep too, and then we had to fix it up. But I think it's good now. I think it's good, so we can continue on. So yeah, pot bonuses being huge. Competition is crazy now because everyone wants that money for all the fighting games right now. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
This will be the biggest EVO ever. It's like that every year, though. It's always bigger every single year.
It just keeps growing.
I got a little bullet point list here. So how close do you think competition is now for Street Fighter 4, country-wise? Like, do you still think Japan is still the king, basically?
I still think they're the best, but the competition level has kind of almost leveled out between America, Japan, and Europe. Sort of like with the upper echelon of players are all sort of on the same playing field now.
Why you say that? Because it's just the game's it's so old now that it's just that everyone has caught up pretty much.
I think so, and there's higher drive from certain players. Like we're finally seeing like certain players that were in America that were like just on the cusp of reaching that upper echelon finally get there in the last like year. So like 801 Strider with his amazing performance at CEO, Smug's always been kind of been always like that wild card, Snake Eyes, like players like that, right?
PR back from the dead, retirement.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. CEO, man, that was an amazing tournament. Just the opening entrances alone were made that tournament worth it. It was so good, dude. The best was when Strider beat Daigo, man. So funny. Because, you know, Daigo always puts in these funny situations where it's so obvious he has no idea what the matchup is.
Yeah.
He goes against Strider, you know, and even Abel, I had no idea what Abel's patch changes were, you know, this whole time.
Yeah.
And then he did some dumb bread and butter combos, like crushing light punch into light kick into the EX.
Change of direction.
Change of direction. I'm like, what the hell is that? That combos? That actually works? And you're like, oh, they changed that. I'm like, what? Since when? You know what I mean? So funny. Seeing like that kind of character make it so far in the tournament, and Abel looks pretty sick, man. Especially Strider, he's got really good reads, and I always remembered Strider, man. He's an amazing player.
He's always been using Abel.
He's always been good.
Like he's always just was at the just almost at the cusp of like being one of those top players.
Yeah.
And now he's finally there.
And it's just funny because, you know, Daigo used to have so much problems with the Dalsum matchup. And then, you know, we were joking around after losing to, was it Shin, who using Dalsum and beating him that one time? You know, Daigo's like, this is never going to happen again. You know, he gets beat by, you know, F-Champ and Evil and just all this problems with Dalsum. And then now finally Daigo overcomes it, and now he's against Abel and he loses. You know, like right when Daigo lost and stepped off the stage, you know, he phoned Japan. And he's like, I need the red eye to Japan now. And he phoned Shiro, the best like Japanese Abel player. He phones Shiro, and Shiro picks up the phone and he's like, I already know. And just hangs up on Daigo, just hangs up, I already know. He's just sitting there waiting. Or better yet, Daigo just phones him, he turns around, and Shiro's just there behind him. He's like, let's go. Ikuza. Like, seriously, like, you know, Daigo's calling up his boys, and he's gonna make sure he's ready for all the Abel players this Evil. That's so funny, man. I remember, like, Justin using Abel against Daigo in, like, 2006 or whatever.
Yeah, and he got blown up for it.
Yeah, man, he tried it. It didn't work. He needed that bread and butter combo, man.
Yeah.
That chain is that. Oh, man, that's so funny. Anything else you want to talk about CEO? Like, that Strider shit, that was, like, the best.
Oh, Dominion also put in an amazing performance.
An amazing entrance as well.
Oh, God, that entrance was...
I died, man. I flew off my couch. That was the best entrance ever.
K-Brad and Dominion had the best entrance.
Too, man. Yeah, that was amazing.
Who else did really well? PR Rog was amazing. Smug was amazing.
The Japanese players are always scared of PR, man. He's such a wild card. You know what I mean?
And Balrog's like the one character that kind of does well against some of those top tier.
Yeah, like he's got these weird matchups, Balrog. You know what I mean? Like he's not like a top tier character, but he does well against the other top tiers. You know what I mean? Like he's weird, man.
Just throws a monkey wrench in their plans.
Yeah, he does, man. Balrog's always been scary.
And PR Rog uses him at the best level ever. Like nobody comes close.
Oh, for sure, man. For sure, easily. I know, it's retarded now. He's played the character for so long, you know what I mean? Like, when he's doing these combos, he always looks bored, you know what I mean? Because he's playing the character for so long.
Muscle memory.
Yeah, man. Anything else you want to talk about, CEO? Or you move on to...
No, let's just move on.
So, Killy, you wanted to talk about some Guilty Gear stuff. Because
yeah, so
it's been a while since Guilty Gear has had their time in the sun, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and with
I'm really happy
new
to see
Guilty Gear, this will be like the first Evo of Xrd, and there's going to be almost 1,000 players. So, you know, I really encourage people to watch this tournament because it's going to be amazing. Guilty Gear is an amazing game. But, I, like myself, I'm not too familiar with who the top players are, so maybe you want to give us a little history lesson?
Yeah, so I got... Just going through the brackets.
I'm worried here.
Yeah, it's huge.
I'm worried what you're about to say.
There's a lot of players, like... I can't remember the stats. I think it was like about 28% or so of the Japanese players going down to EVO that have just entered Xrd. There's a couple... Some of them are like the upper echelon of players, so like they're known for maybe Persona or BlazBlue and stuff, and they just entered for shits and giggles. But yeah, so you got a lot of those players. But if you're looking at the top players, we got Ogawa, who's the current king.
Who's that?
Ogawa, he uses Zato, and he's currently the best Guilty Gear player.
Is Zato that super cheap character that
The
turns
shadows,
into shadows and stuff?
yeah,
And hits you a million times overhead?
Yep.
Okay.
So this will be the second international tournament Ogawa has entered. The first one was being Northwest Majors, which I did attend myself there. But yeah, Ogawa ended up winning Northwest Majors, and I think NeoGaf sent him there. But yeah, cool. EVO will be his second international tournament, and basically he is the favorite to win EVO, in my opinion.
Why is that?
He's just a total beast. Like,
is he still using Zato?
Yes.
Wasn't he the guy that you said everyone got bored playing against him or something? They gave up.
No. That was Machabu.
I don't know these people. Sorry, man.
Machabu is like the best Soul player in Japan right now, and there's a rumor going around because apparently Arc System Works is throwing a 10v10 Guilty Gear Invitational tournament or something like that.
Wow.
And it's going to be OG Guilty Gear players versus pro gamers.
Oh,
so
that's awesome.
They made this big trailer, and the first pro gamer they announced was Daigo. And the trailer is absolutely hilarious because they're sitting down with Daigo, and it's like, if we invite you to this Guilty Gear tournament, would you enter? And then Daigo's just thinking about it. He's like, yeah, I'll enter. And then as soon as he says that, they freeze the frame on Daigo's face, and they start playing Soul's Dragon style.
Oh, so cheesy, man. Did they throw a bunch of money in his lap too?
No kidding. And Daigo's like, I haven't played Guilty Gear. No, I haven't been challenged in Guilty Gear in 14 years. But he's like,
is he even good at the game?
I don't think so.
Who does he play as? What's
Soul.
He plays Soul.
Daigo's Soul was legendary back in the Guilty Gear X2 or whatever like that.
Yeah.
Daigo is probably contributed to Soul getting soft banned in Japan.
How do you know this shit?
Because it's Guilty Gear, man.
Where do you get this information?
That's my jam right there.
That's your jam. Okay.
But Daigo's Soul is insane. You want to know psychic DPs? That's where the psychic DPs are from.
Okay, man. I think you're overhyping him a little too much.
But I don't know how good he is now. He hasn't played. He hasn't played in a long time.
And now he's got the Able matchup to worry about right now.
Exactly. Right? But apparently, anyways, the rumor has it he's training with Machabu, and so that
word on the street, you mean?
Yeah. But anyways, moving on. We got Kirako's Mei. He's from Mikado. There's an arcade or a series of tournaments that go on in Japan called Mikado.
Okay.
You'll see a lot of YouTube footage from Mikado. And so most of these Mikado players are coming down to EVO. So got Kirako, who uses Mei. There's a couple of P4 and Blue players I'll kind of skip over. Moga, who uses Slayer. Nobu or Nob or something like that, he uses Soul. Woshigi. Milia. I think Woshigi is the best Milia. Either him or Nakamura, but both of them are going to EVO. So Yoshigi and Nakamura are going to EVO, and they're the two best Milias in Japan.
Okay.
So they're also one of the favorites to win, in my opinion, one of the favorites to win Guilty Gear.
Okay.
Who else?
Isn't Mikado that overpriced sushi restaurant?
Maybe over here, but not in Japan.
Oh, okay.
Just for some shits and giggles, you got Giuna. Giuna, if you don't know him, he used to live in America. Now he lives in Japan. He does a lot of streaming stuff. He's just a really hilarious person. If you check out his Twitter and his streaming stuff, Giuna's an absolute riot. That guy's just hilarious. But yeah, he uses Leo. I don't know how far he'll get. But
dude,
yeah.
You're basically telling me the best Japanese player for every character is coming.
Almost.
Are you trying to tell me that nobody has a chance at winning Guilty Gear? Is that what you're saying to me?
No American has a chance at winning Guilty Gear.
What? That's a bold statement, man.
Who else is going? Stunedge or Ho-chan. He used to live in America as well. Now he lives in Japan. Who else? Dogra is coming back. He uses Soul. We've seen Dogra in a couple tournaments.
Clearly, man, these people are watching this podcast are not going to remember these names.
I'm just gonna go through them all though. Just okay. It's so hype, man. It's so hype. At least for me, it's hype.
I apologize, guys, for Killy. It's getting too hype for Guilty Gear.
Too hype for Guilty Gear. Jonio, he owns one of the Japanese arcades. If you watch any of those tournament, he's one of the commentators. He has this iconic laugh. So he's attending. Kuni's attending. The second best Potemkin player, Consomme, is going.
Of course.
The best Potemkin player, Fob, or FAB, is going.
Okay.
Kazunoko, obviously.
Yeah, okay, I know, that's who I know. I know Kazunoko. He plays Yan.
Yeah, and he uses Soul, so he'll be there. The
I
best
want him to use Leo instead, though.
I don't think he uses Leo.
I need more Leo players.
More Leo. Bleed, the best Sin player. Koichi, the best Elfit player. RF coming out of retirement here. He's back with Faust. Hasegawa, he uses Eno. I don't think he's the best Eno. He's one of the best Enos, though. And I don't think America is ready for this Eno.
What?
Okay. Sako. Taka, best Slayer, or one
Sako
of the best
as in 18 buttons on his joystick. Sako.
Yeah,
okay.
That's Sako.
Who's he plays?
Zato.
Of course.
Nage, the best Faust in Japan. He's going. Rion.
Did you already say that? Didn't you already say the best Faust is coming?
No. I said another Faust. Different Faust.
Okay.
I said RF, old school Faust. I know, but Nage is currently the best Faust right now. Rion, who's like the second best Kai. And that's pretty much it. Oh, some of the surprise players here. We got Bucktooth. I saw his name on the tournament list. I'm like, holy crap, Bucktooth is entering?
Oh, really? That's cool. That's cool.
And then another surprise entry is Violent Kane. Now, this guy's from Mexico, and I didn't know he played Guilty Gear. But this guy is like insane at King of Fighters 13.
Okay.
So I find it interesting he's entering. But yeah,
okay.
that sums up my Guilty Gear hype.
Oh my god, Killy. So, make sure you guys don't miss Guilty Gear. It's gonna be insane after what you just told me, man.
every like almost every top Japanese player is going down for Guilty Gear. It's like top 8 is probably all Japan flags.
Do you think so?
Probably. I really don't think America's gonna crack top 8.
Huh, I'm just checking the schedule here, guys. I want to see Guilty Gear. I'll make sure to post the link. Remind me, Killy, before this video ends.
Sure.
To post the link here of the schedule so people know. It'll be easy to find, but just in case. Guilty Gear Pools is on Saturday in the morning.
I think it's on Friday and Saturday, isn't it? I think this.
Oh yeah, you're right. No, yeah, you're right. Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's going for 3 days.
Yep.
Wow, man, that's crazy. And Ultra Street Fighter 4, they're gonna do it all in one day?
No. I think they're splitting it in 2 days as well. All 3 days as well.
Why? The schedule here says it's all on Friday for Ultra Street Fighter 4.
Oh man, that's crazy.
They got it all the way up to semifinals in a single day. Do you guys understand what this means? Do you guys understand what this means? Okay, 2,000 players from 8 a.m. Pacific to semifinals at 8 p.m. It's gonna be Street Fighter all day. It's gonna be just scrubs getting slaughtered for 12 hours straight. It's gonna be a torture porn. It's gonna be insane.
Sacrificial lambs?
I cannot wait. It's gonna be hilarious. You want to talk about some King of Fighters stuff?
Oh yeah.
Try to keep this short, Kill.
King of Fighters 13. There's a side tournament. There a lot of the top players are showing up too. Reynolds is finally coming back, so he's gonna have to try to defend his 2013 title, like something
Hopefully
like
he's wearing
that.
the sunglasses.
Hopefully, they're double checking whether Zhao Hai and Tokido will enter because those two were in grand finals last year, so that'd be how it was. And just a lot of the top Mexican players as well, top Japanese players. So yeah, there's going to be a side stream, and then I think Grand Top 8 will be streamed on Mad Cat's booth. So
okay, so it's not one of the main tournaments.
No.
Yeah.
So if you guys like King of Fighters, I highly recommend watching it because that should be hype too.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So in case you guys don't know, on finals, the most important day to watch EVO is Sunday. Because that's all the top 8s. That's the finals for every tournament. Well, not every tournament.
No, not every tournament. Depends on what you like.
Excuse me. On Sunday, we got Guilty Gear, then MK, then Smash Melee. Not Smash Wii U, Melee.
Yeah, Wii U is on Saturday.
Yeah, and then Ultimate Marvel, and then Ultra Street Fighter 4.
Yep.
That's crazy, man. Ultimate Marvel doesn't have as many players as I thought it would, but
it's starting to die down, but at least the concentration of players are just high
the matches
caliber.
are always pretty hype, man, for that game. Even though a lot of people say it's dying and there's not as much entries as you think there would be, the matches are always pretty hype. A lot of people argue that they want Marvel as the final game, but Street Fighter 4 definitely going to be the final this year. Just checking the list here. Okay, so Street Fighter 4 notable names of players to look out for. Man, there's just too many players. I don't know why I wrote down this note, especially after you told me the notable players for Guilty Gear.
You got this link that
there's that awesome link with all the pictures. I'll just give you guys a link to the notable players, man. It should show their respective character too in there as well.
But, yeah, some of the surprise ones, like Nemo is going, Haitani, Kindevu.
That's gonna be nuts.
Yeah, just so many. Kokujin, Nuki's going, Kuroda is going. Like, that's
Nuki's
crazy.
Going, awesome.
Yeah. Like, Kuroda, I couldn't believe Kuroda is going. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Tompi, Inko, Peppadai, obviously. The usual suspects, like Daigo, stuff like that.
Yeah. Let's talk about last year's winner.
Luffy.
Do you think Luffy has another chance of winning this? Like, do you think a lot has happened since he's won EVO 2014?
I don't think he has a shot. I don't think he's making top 8. I think people have prepared for the matchup now.
Yeah?
I don't think he's
too
making
familiar now?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me know what you guys think if Luffy has a chance again this year. There's a lot of controversy ever since he won 2014.
Yeah.
That was a really interesting EVO for sure. So I want to see how, like, he's obviously want to prove to everybody, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That, you know, just because he uses Rose or whatever, you know, so it's going to be interesting seeing how far he makes it this year. Because usually it's, you know, like Japan winning with, like, you know, America trying to take him off the top kind of thing.
Yeah.
But now it's just so many good players now. It's anybody's, you know, win
anyone's
now.
game.
Yeah, man. Last I have here is our last year's predictions and our this year's predictions. Honestly, I've been trying to keep up with the Street Fighter 4 tournaments, but with all this, like, ever since Mortal Kombat and working on the Street Fighter 5 stuff, it's been hard to pay attention to everything going around right now. And then balancing, like, my work and all that in between is just impossible. So I can't really make a good predictions list this year, honestly. But I think this time, Kelly, you and me should make our top 3, like, together. And we'll try to keep it as accurate as possible. Do you remember what you and me said last time for our top 3 predictions? I know I said Fudo as 3rd, right?
Yeah,
I was right on
I think you want Bonchan in there, and I couldn't remember the other. I know I had Daigo in there at some point. Who else? No, maybe Kazunoko. I really can't remember my top 3 anymore.
Okay, well, let's try to make our top 3 prediction right now. Okay?
Okay.
I think to help, like, speed this up, would you agree with me that Momochi and Daigo seem to be the 2 strongest players most likely to make it to top 3? I think that would minimize that list perfectly if you agree with me.
Momochi for sure, Daigo not so much. I know Daigo's really strong, but
like,
he seems like he always has problems in the
always
2 out of 3
bopped,
format.
You mean he always gets bopped? Is what you're trying to say? He's remember that last year's just Daigo's blah blah blah. Daigo's gone. You know what I mean? Like, he's always off stream destruction. So I really hope that Daigo makes it on stream top 16 at least. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But on paper, not just, like, you know, looking at the history books, he would most likely get top 3, right?
Yes.
And Momochi, you said for sure, right?
Yeah, Momochi, yeah.
So do you agree with me? Momochi and Daigo as top 3? Or no? You want to take Daigo out?
I'm going to take Daigo out.
Okay.
I just, his problems with 2 out of 3 format, just, I'm not sure. As much as
Why do you think he's so bad at the 2 out of 3 format?
He just, every time 2 out of 3, he always loses to some, like...
He has problems in the mirror match, too. You notice that?
He always loses to Zhao in the mirror, man. Like,
Zhao.
There's always a possibility that like one of these players will take Daigo out. There's a lot of players and characters that he has troubles with. So depending on how the bracket works out, it's quite possible that Daigo doesn't make top 3.
Who's the favorite though? Like, the guys watching this video, do you guys like want Momochi to win more or Daigo to win more? You know what I mean? Because Momochi already won the Capcom Pro Tour. You know what I mean? But I would love to see Momochi win again. But Daigo, it's been a while since Daigo's been the king, you know what I mean? It'd be nice to see him back at the top 2.
It would be nice.
So what do you guys want to see, man?
People like Zen too. People really want to see Zen.
Oh, I like Zen too, man. Yeah.
Take top 3 as well, and I think he's capable of taking top 3.
I don't want people underestimate him. You know what I mean? Nobody really talks about him, but he's amazing. He's so good, dude.
He hasn't been as dominant in the past year or two, so maybe that's why some people underlook him. But like his ability to his multiple characters, his ability to adapt, yeah, he's a really talented and strong player.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't count him out, especially if he's been training hard for Evo.
So what do you think, man? Okay, who's gonna win it? Who do you want to predict to win it?
Kazunoko.
What?
I think this year is his year.
What? That's something I would say.
Because he has been working his ass off for.
Yeah, but what if people understand that he wakes up DP every single time? What if they figure that out? They've had years to watch the footage.
They had years and they still couldn't do it. They still couldn't predict him.
Okay.
Kazunoko's just too
I
much.
like Kazunoko a lot, so I'm going to agree with you here just to speed this up. So Kazunoko, Momochi. Right?
Yes.
Okay, number 3.
Infiltration.
No.
I think he's...
No, Killy.
I don't know, man. It just feels like he's just been hiding in the shadows.
Oh,
his
come
time.
on, dude. I don't know.
I don't... Honestly, like, to be honest, I can't predict top 3.
Yeah, but you have to imagine.
8.
Okay, you have to imagine there's money on the line, like a horse race bet. We have to make this practical, okay? We can't just pick favorites here. We need this to be legit.
Oh, man.
A top 3 list. You know what I mean? Look at these top players.
I am looking at this list, man. It's
Just
so
look
tough.
at this insane list of top players. Okay? You're telling me infiltration? You know what I mean? I really want Val Master to make a top 8.
Oh man, that'd be sick, but yeah, he ain't making it.
Dude, why are we not even talking about Mago, man? Mago's been doing great lately too.
I don't Yang, man.
Doesn't matter, man. Mago makes Yang look so easy to use. Do you guys understand how hard Yang is to use, man? That character is not easy. That stupid combo with the dive into super, that combo's tough, man.
Oh, the FADC into Ultra also stuff. I don't know. Fudo? You think Fudo is going to get 3rd place again?
No.
Oh.
I love Fudo, but no, not this time. Not this time, man.
No, not Bonchan. Maybe Mago. Maybe Tokido. Who knows?
I like Mago. We can't predict it this time, man. It's too hard.
This is way too hard. Just the playing field is so leveled, and like luck of the bracket really is going to come into play.
Alright, man. Let's just throw in a name here. So who's going to win it? Momochi? Or
he hasn't been as strong, too. I really think Kazunoko can take it.
I think Momochi destroys Kazunoko, though.
But Kazunoko has been Momochi recently, so
okay.
maybe he's gotten over the hump. But it depends on the bracket, but I think this year is Kazunoko's year.
Okay. VesperArcade's prediction is Kazunoko, 1st place. Momochi, 2nd place. 3rd place is... You finish it up, Killy. Take the safe bet, say Daigo.
Yeah, sure, why not?
3rd place, Daigo. All Japanese players. So bad, man. Just so bad.
I don't know.
We're going to expose ourselves so bad this weekend.
You got so many wild cards in here. PR Rock. Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me if PR Rock takes top 32.
Definitely let me know what your guys' predictions are, guys. Because like, I'm going to read somebody's top 3 predictions. I'm going to be like, damn, that's good, man. I should have said that for sure. But make sure when you guys give us our top 3, your top 3, make sure it's like a legit top 3. Like, imagine if there was money on the line and you had to seriously consider who was going to make top 3. Because I want to know. Don't just pick your favorites, okay? Because otherwise everyone's list is going to say Daigo in it. Make sure it's like, you know, if there's money on the line. That'd be cool. What else we have to talk about? So, just so you guys know, this is probably going to be the last Street Fighter 4 tournament. It's sad to say. This will be probably
the last hurrah.
The last hurrah. Because next year would be Street Fighter 5. I don't think they'll have an EVO with Street Fighter 4 and Street Fighter 5, and it'd be awkward. And even if there was, nobody would be playing the damn game. You know what I mean? Nobody would be even playing it. So, you know, this you guys owe it to yourselves to watch this. Street Fighter 4 has been out for how many years now? Like
8
6?
years?
More than 6? It's been out for a long time, guys. So, this will be the last huge tournament, man. And there's a lot of money. Well, honestly, Capcom Pro Tour will be the last huge tournament.
I think it all depends. Like SF4 next year at Evo, it all depends on the lineup for Capcom Pro Tour. If Capcom Pro Tour says they're putting SF4 on there, I think there's another spot for it at Evo.
You think they would do that though? Just be like Street Fighter 5, man.
I hope they just switch over to Street Fighter 5 because I'd really hate to see the split in the community for that.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay, and the last note I have is, are they going to reveal something for Street Fighter 5 at EVO? Didn't they say they already are?
I think
so. They have an announcement to make in a week or something, which is the same weekend as EVO. Honestly, I think they're just going to reveal the new character.
I hope they do one more. I hope they do 2 character reveals.
2 characters?
I hope they do 2 character reveals. That'd be really sick. One brand new character, one returning character.
I think they're just gonna reveal the new character and then have the teaser for the next at the end of the trailer.
Yeah, probably for Brazil Game Show.
Yeah, that's what I think too, man. The next character we're gonna reveal, I'm almost positive, man, it's gonna be a brand new character, and it's gonna be New Zealand. Will be the country of choice.
Yeah.
So, and then the teaser, like you said, would be whoever belongs to that Brazil stage. So it could be what? Blanca, Sean, Oral. Anything else?
New character, maybe.
Another new character, 2 new characters in a row? Maybe.
Maybe.
I doubt it, man. Let me know what you guys think about that. But I think it's going to be a surprise for sure.
I'm going to go on a little bit of a tangent here. I forgot to mention.
Oh, no.
In the bracket, there is one godlike matchup. Zombie Johnny versus Brains.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
It's just some random. It's just 2 randoms versus each other. But one guy's called Zombie Johnny, the other guy's called Brains.
So stupid. Oh, did you want to talk about the whole Marlon Pie passport thing?
Oh, yeah.
We gotta rewind a bit.
Okay, so I believe at EVO, maybe I should rewind a little bit. Arc System Works, every year they hold a tournament for their fighting games, and they call it Arc Revolution. Arc Revo for short. And so they're holding qualifiers throughout the year for Arc Revolution, for Guilty Gear. And I believe one of the qualifiers is a 3v3 tournament at EVO. It might be at EVO, I can't remember. The only stipulation is, though, you need a US, for the American players, they need a US passport. So Canada is not eligible, other countries aren't eligible. You need a valid US passport. And so there's this controversy because Marlon Pie was going to enter. However, Marlon Pie does not have a US passport. I think he's originally from Japan, who currently lives in America. He has his green card, he has a Japanese-issued passport, and he can travel in between America and Japan, no problem. However, the stipulations of the rule says you have to have a valid US passport. So there's a big controversy that went on trying to get Marlon Pie to be able to enter, and ultimately in the end, even Markman got involved and he tried to work with Arc System and trying to figure out what was going on here. But ultimately, he can't enter. He doesn't have a valid US passport.
Man, that sucks.
Yeah, it does suck.
That sucks, man. So that's more like, it's kind of like a meanwhile in Japan kind of story, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. Anything else you want to talk about before we close this video out?
CVS2 side tourney run by Bass.
Oh my god. He had a pretty cool tier list.
Yes,
it was
recently.
A pretty good tier list, man. I like how he wrote, like, if you lose with this team, no excuses, kind of thing.
The A-Groove, what was it, Bison, Sakura, Blanca team?
Something like that, yeah. I think it was Sakura, Bison, Blanca. That's pretty interesting.
I was surprised he put Hibiki pretty high up there.
Yeah, me too, man.
But I love that character, so I'm happy to see that Hibiki's considered.
That'd be an awesome tournament if they show that on stream. I really want them to do that. Boss is amazing, man. CVS2, everyone loves CVS2.
Who doesn't love CVS2?
I know. I think that's pretty much it. I guess we should talk about the stream real quick. Actually, I'll make a video about it later, but in case you guys don't know, I'm going to be streaming Street Fighter 5 when the beta comes out this month. And, like, you guys noticed the green screen behind me. Or will it be a green screen in this video? Maybe I'll put something in the background. Maybe some space shit or something this time. Just so people don't see this ugly green screen behind me all the time. But if you guys want to know, my Twitch channel is VesperArcade. Just search VesperArcade on Twitch, and you guys will find my channel. Go ahead and follow it, and then I'll release a video, let you guys know what the schedule is going to be and stuff like that. It's going to be pretty crazy because I'm going to be playing Street Fighter V as much as possible in those 5 days. But I'll update you guys later on that. So, Killer, you're supposed to remind me to put the bracket in the schedule in the description, and then I can close out this video.
Yes, and the link to the notable players.
Okay, thanks, man. Alright, guys, remember, give me your top 3 predictions, and make it legit. Don't just say Daigo. Okay? Alright, VesperArcade. Peace out. Later.